everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video I will show you some Windows 11 and also Nvidia control panel settings which will improve your general computer performance and also your FPS in any game. We're gonna start with the mouse settings, so we're going to search here mouse settings, additional mouse settings, pointer options. Make sure that enhanced pointer precision is always turned off. Next, into the power plan options, we're going to type edit power plan, go back to power options and make sure that ultimate performance is checked. It could also be under the show additional plans if it's not showing up here. Then we go into the general computer settings, so we're just going to press settings here, go to gaming, Xbox game bar, make sure this one is always turned off. Go back, captures, always turn this one off. And finally game mode, we make sure this one is always turned on. Into the related settings, graphics, we're going into this one here. Always turn on hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. If we go back here again, in this list, you check if the games you are playing are set to high performance. Next are the advanced system settings. Performance settings. You're gonna check just these two. For those who are using Google Chrome, there's a setting you can change there. If you open Chrome, you go to your settings, system, use hardware acceleration when available, turn it off. And also for the people who are using Discord, you can go into the user settings, scroll down, advanced, and uncheck hardware acceleration. Then we press Ctrl-Alt-Delete, we go into the task manager and check if the startup list is not too big, and where needed you can disable programs which are unnecessary. It will help you out, and it's definitely worth taking a look into this list here. For the people who are using MSI motherboards, you can go to your BIOS and enable Game Boost. This is a small picture, it should look something like this. You can turn it on and it will help you. Next, I would recommend a small program called ISLC. If you go to Google and you search it, you go to the first link, here's the download link. Once you have extracted it, you open a folder, you open the program, and here it is. The things you're gonna change here is the free memory is lower than. You're gonna change it to half the amount of your actual RAM memory. So I'm having 32 gigs of RAM, so I'm gonna change this one to 16,000, and the wanted time resolution, we're gonna set this from 1 to 0.5. Then we're gonna enable custom time resolution and press start. You're gonna have this program running when you're playing any game basically. So make sure it's always turned on, it's gonna help you out. Then it's time to get into the Nvidia settings. Go down here, right click, go into the Nvidia control panel. The first tab here, we check use the advanced 3D image settings, take me here. It's gonna get you into the managed 3D settings, and you're gonna copy all of these settings. I'm just gonna scroll slowly through all of the options. Especially make sure that the gamma correction is set to on. The low latency mode is set to on or ultra. Also, the texture filtering quality is set to high performance, and the threaded optimization is set to on. Then we go into the change resolution, And here you're gonna check if the resolution is actually selected under the PC options. Because if you're gonna select your resolution under this one, you're gonna see that the maximum refresh rate is gonna change to 60 Hz and you don't want that. So you're definitely gonna select your refresh rate under the PC option. And then it's gonna show you the maximum refresh rate of your monitor. Also, if we scroll down here, we're gonna set the use Nvidia color settings with you copy these options here, make sure dynamic range is set to full. Into the adjust desktop color settings, I would recommend you to always use a digital vibrance above 70% for any monitor. But for those of you who are not familiar with monitor settings, you can also slightly adjust the in-game visibility and brightness settings already here. If you don't want to do it on your monitor, you can set the brightness here, for example, to 55, set the contrast to 65, and the gamma, for example, to 1.2. It will make a big difference in game. It will definitely help your visibility. So yeah, you can check this out. Then we're going to the adjust desktop size and position. Just scroll down here and make sure the resolution and the refresh rate is set correctly. It should be fine. And then into the adjust video color settings, we're going with the Nvidia settings, go to advanced and set the dynamic range to full. So these are the main changes and option into Windows and the Nvidia control panel. I hope this video was helpful. If you want to see more future videos, make sure to subscribe. Also, I'm gonna add more specific in-game settings and options which will improve your FPS even more. So stay tuned, have a nice one. Peace.